hype. Don't believe.
I think that's just like a, Hello everyone, I'm Paris.
Hi, I'm Selina.
And we are Valentine. So this week we just wanted to cover the topic of Valentine's Day, which is today. V-Day, as it's colloquially known.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day indeed to our people.
Yes,
Or Galentine's Day, actually. I've seen it called that as well.
yeah. Galentine's, I think that's quite cute, to be honest.
Galentine's Day, I don't think it's cute. I think it's a bit...
Galentine's, it's about friends.
Ah.
Not, he's like interpreted it in Jamaican slang. No, Galentine's is like Valentine's but with your mates.
More gal, more money. What me said? More. Anyway, right. So let's kick this off. So basically, the title of this episode is Valentine's Day. Do you believe the hype?
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe.
I think that's just like a song is. I don't know that song, so you know, it doesn't mean it's not a dope song. But I just feel like you're showing people that you're into your 80s hip hop and we're trying to be cool. We're trying to score cool points.
I'm so sorry, my goofiness
Don't believe the hype
comes out.
No, that's what. This is the perfect forum. YouTube is where all the goofiness comes out. So not to worry about that, Selina. So I guess it's a bit of a leading title, but how else can we, you know, frame something like Valentine's Day? We don't know where it's really come from, and you know what? We're not even going to go into the black and white history. All we can talk about is, I guess, our lived experiences growing up with it. So I mean, starting from me, I was well aware of it from at least 12 years old. Because in class, all the girls and boys would be like, oh, who's going to be a Valentine's Day? And I guess, you know, coupled with the R&B I was listening to at the time, I always imagined in my head that Valentine's Day was going to be the day that suddenly I'd find that girl or that girl that I liked would suddenly say to me, let's get together. And, you know, it was all a movie that just played out in your head. I didn't have no clue of how to get from A to Z. Do you know what I mean?
That rhymes. Yeah, it's very like Hollywood, isn't it? I guess as a child I felt the same. As a young child, I always thought it was cute and very sweet, but then as you become a teenager, it almost becomes quite competitive. Because I remember at school, the high school I went to, and well, I guess the middle school as well, you would get, like, you could write cards to people and they would be delivered, or you could order roses at school, or you could order a valogram, I think they were called, which is where the choir would come and sing to the person that you'd ordered that for. And like, if someone got all of those things, it was like, wow, you know, you're the hot cake of the school.
Did you get it?
Huh?
Did you get it?
Well, not every year.
Oh yeah, but some people didn't get it any year. Check you out. You're the hot cake.
Yeah, but also, no, but it's also like, if you're the kind of person that likes that, great. But if you're not and you get really shy, it was, yeah. I mean, I sent stuff to my friends or like to teachers I liked, and I don't know, I can't remember. I mean, obviously, I'm sure if there was someone I'd liked crush-wise, I did too. But I thought it was quite a nice thing in a way that they let you do that as kids. But then it led to a lot of people, as you said, either not getting stuff like that, so they felt bad, or getting stuff like that as a joke, which happened to me. Like, it was a joke. Someone did it pretending to be from someone that I liked, and it wasn't.
Was it a girl that did that to you?
No, it was another guy. So that was quite horrible. But I think, yeah, as a teenager it was very like competitive, a bit dark and weird. And then as an adult, you kind of like, oh, they're just doing this for us to spend money.
Yeah, because money becomes like a scarce resource for most of us. So then you have to start thinking, okay, like, you know, where we're going to go with this. What were you going to say? Sorry.
No, go on.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I remember one year in college, which is what you called middle school, right?
No, college is high school. What do you mean, sixth form college? Yeah, that's the last 2 years of high school.
Okay, well, Selina's got a different schooling system, but it's fine. But the point is, when I was 16, I remember like I used to, you know, I was known for having a little bit of swag. Do you know what I mean? Here and there. I had like, I was on Zara from 2008. Do you know what I mean? I know there's been some controversy about their slave labour, but back then,
high street brands. But
it is. They're all that. But so I was on that, man. I had a little chocolate brown V-neck. You know what I'm saying? But no, this wasn't that. So basically, I had some stripy top that was a blue version, and on Valentine's Day, I wore a pink version. So I was confident. I rolled into 6th form, not even minding. You know, you had your side satchel, and it was like, it was February.
What's all this?
It's just you walking into the 6th form room with the door open. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was the lick, and I got some all white Air Forces, you know, with the jeans.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you know, I was all into it. I wasn't like, it didn't threaten my masculinity for me to kind of be semi-invested in it, if you know what I'm saying. But as you say, I guess the spell and the kind of how serious I would take it kind of dissolved as I got a bit older. I will have to say that in terms of competitiveness, I remember when I was like 13, there was an older boy who was my neighbour, and he was like, yo, what's going on, man? Why don't you get no girls? So he was kind of bringing into this whole competitiveness thing. Not necessarily competing with me, but he was trying to instill in me.
Where does he think you're just going to find a bunch of girls from on Valentine's Day? Like, I don't understand.
He was just like, yo, you know what I get, yo, you know, Sean, you're nice, and I get feel-ups or whatever, which is heavy petting. And I don't know if he means, I think maybe they heavy pet him or the other way around, but the point is that was seen as a marker of success. And
what, just having someone on Valentine's Day is a marker of
or multiple
success?
people, and I was just thinking, well, why are my compliments falling from the sky? Like, I want that, you know. I just imagined that, I guess his experience would be like mine, and it was just lost on me that for the most part, as a guy, you've got to go out there and hunt, you know. That was lost on me for much of my even into my 20s, that you have to go out there and really put yourself in people's faces. Go to the all-girls schools and wait at the gate or something. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Don't. That's creepy.
Don't by yourself. Do it in a group. Like, make sure that one of you's wearing all yellow, one of you's wearing all orange, one of you's wearing all blue, and you look like
a boy band.
Yeah, the girls are like, and one of you's got like some bunches, and one of you sings. Like, you girls, look at you smiling. The 14-year-old in you is, I take you to the playground. But anyway, yeah, I didn't even realise all that. You know, bless my nephew. If he ever wants tips, I got him.
No.
I'm not. Anyway.
Leave him alone. He's only a little kid.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, man, I didn't have no mentor in it, so I was just kind of doing my own thing. But yeah, and I remember someone saying, hey, hey, do you want Paris to be Valentine? Oh, no, thank you. I was like, oh, just relax yourself, bruv. I didn't offer it. Someone did it on my behalf. Relax.
Someone's offering you.
Yeah, and no thank you. I'll give you no thank you.
Oh, but you know, some girls play very hard to get.
No, it wasn't that, man. It's fine. Not everybody likes you, whatever. But so yeah, So in terms of boys, apart from that older boy when I was 12. Friends didn't really say, oh, what are you doing for your girl for Valentine's Day, and compete on that level. No, that was never a thing that we competed on. In fact, the minimum effort you can put into securing a Valentine's partner or just a partner in general, that was kind of what was rated. You know, don't be soft, don't do all this extra stuff. Interesting. Go on.
I find it interesting that a lot of your stories are all about like the guys doing stuff, and I think that's something that always seems to happen with Valentine's Day, like particularly like talking about heterosexual relationships in particular. It's very much about the guy doing stuff for the girl, and I guess like as I grew older, I was like, oh, but why the girl should do stuff, like if you're in a relationship, right, it should be both. But then I don't know if that's because some men need a bit of a prod to actually be romantic or show appreciation. Like if they don't do it at all, they have this one day to actually do something. I don't know if that's why. Yeah,
I mean, it can be an excuse to do something with each other, but maybe not take it too seriously. I do think Valentine's falls very much into the Hollywood romantic honeymoon phase of relationships. So I don't necessarily think it's hyped as much as a relationship maintenance tool, because people already in relationships kind of don't believe the hype like that. They understand there's different ways to show appreciation, and indeed they've had to in order to maintain their union. You know, they've had their disagreements, they've had to work through things, whereas maybe they had other people that are not in relationships or romanticize what a relationship is like. It's a big hype for them, you know.
I don't know, it's a weird one, because I think sometimes in relationships people become complacent and take things for granted and then don't show that appreciation. So it's nice to have a day, I suppose, where almost the world is made to. But then if it's not genuine and you're just doing it to do it, then almost why are you doing it anyway?
But and then also I have to say that, you know, okay, so someone's not putting in the effort, and on that one day that everybody else does it, they do it. I mean, the partner's probably going to say, you only do it because it's Valentine's Day. It will not hit the spot in terms of satisfying them. So I doubt that Valentine's Day can prevent people from breaking up, sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's already gonna bump heads about it if there's this lack of appreciation or whatever. But hey, I'm not a relationship guru. But yeah, who knows, man? You know. But let us know anyway, guys, what your thoughts are on Valentine's Day, whether you've bought into the hype. And
I mean, we get each other stuff, but we don't put rose petals on the floor or light candles, if you know.
Or swill a bath. Get a hot bath and swill it. You know what I mean? But that's cool.
Swill a bath.
Swill the water, you know. Elbow tested it. You know. But I do like incense. I like to relax, and you can do that. On any day sort of thing. So
I think it's nice when it's just a surprise. For me, like, that's what I like.
Yeah, it ain't a surprise if it's coming on Valentine's Day per se. But I say each to their own. But it is mainly for money. It is mainly for these shops to make loads of money. You can get lots of half-price bargains the day after.
Yeah, do it on the 15th. Why
do it if you're brave enough. But if I posted flipping, I did so and so on the 15th. Like both of our stock will go down. They'll be like, okay, first of all, you're a cheapo. Second of all, why are you putting up with it? It's terrible.
We have a stock to go down?
Well, I mean, just your ratings from society, and it's terrible that it's like that. But I'm sure that a few of your friends will, maybe tongue in cheek, ask you or have asked you each year. Oh, what did you do?
People ask. I mean, people at work ask. I think everyone just asks to make conversation, don't they? Or to compare. Oh, I got this. What did you get? Secretly in the back of their mind.
In terms of, I guess, competition. So yes, there are a lot of women out there like, oh, what did your man do for you, sis? Oh, if he doesn't do this for you, sis, then you better get rid of him, sis. And it's like, these are the same people that aren't. Yeah, they're not even in a relationship themselves, probably not. And it's just like, you know what, don't you project what you think my value should be in a relationship, because if I need a sofa to sleep on or whatever, you won't be there, so you don't come in and try and wield some wand of power. So yeah, I think, look, I would humour it, but I would be honest, and I have been honest, with Selina, it's not like a make or break thing. We just happen to be chill about it, but maybe the dynamic would be different if Selina had fully bought into the hype and, boy, I better deliver, and each year, I have to make you
be better.
Yeah. Like, that's not really realistic. You women haven't really thought this through, or you people, sorry. Like, how, what? Do you know what I mean? And obviously during the pandemic, there's a lot of threats out there. Love is in the air, but also coronavirus. So, we've got to take that into account. But yeah, okay.
There's the internet, no excuse. Go on. That was a joke.
So and you know what I think needs to get promoted as well? Like, if Valentine's Day is a day for romance, I feel like we need a non-romantic day. What are we going to call that?
What do you mean a non-romantic day?
Anti-Valentine's Day.
Doesn't that exist?
I think that slightly exists.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen something like that.
Yeah, because I guess, romance is like a highlight, and then non-romantic days or times are obviously the real life. What do we want? We want Instagram, we want real life.
Well, then every day is non-romance day, isn't it, really?
Yeah, doing chores, and things like that, that's enough. You don't have to put all your rose petals on the floor, but, just try not to let social media harm you. I mean, in terms of like an act of showing care or consideration, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, but everyone should be doing the chores anyway. Like, maybe we'll have a chat about this after.
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. Oh. I'm just trying to understand, do you mean doing chores is like a way of expressing
Yeah, because when you've got a lot on, but you still make sure that, you know what I'm saying, or you do someone's designated chore for them suddenly or something.
Yeah, okay, so you're going over and above, fine. But if it's just your standard, then it's just your standard, isn't it? Everyone has to do stuff.
You have to, I guess, keep being inspired by the person you're with in order to think of the gesture. And, you know, not just really on Valentine's Day, it's open season for any day of the year, so
yeah,
it's a lot going on. People
get stuff on other days. He's trying to out me, and it's not.
No,
true.
I'm not. You're being defensive, but I'm just saying it works both ways. But right, people. So I think that's all we want to say. We basically have not bought into the hype of Valentine's Day, and we don't really recommend you to either. We think that you could tailor it and should tailor it for your relationship and your needs. And yeah, I guess going really far. On the far end, you're just going to get sucked in and make certain people richer. Don't get twisted though, like it's a fun little gimmick, and especially during the pandemic.
It can be a nice thing. I think it can be a nice thing, something different. But you know, if you are in a long-term relationship, every year has to be better, so maybe don't put so much pressure. Don't put so much pressure on yourself.
If you're in a relationship, period, every year has to be different, but that's another story, and I'm not saying that with too much resentment. Hopefully it's not clear. Also, I want to shout out SLH Designs on Etsy, because she's a Caribbean artist from Birmingham, and she does these really cool Caribbean themed cards alongside Valentine's cards, and that was just cool. For me to see, because I guess we always used to go in Hallmarks, or not Hallmarks, what's it called? We used to always go into Clinton's or somewhere like that, or Smith's. I'm just saying, but nowadays with the advent of Etsy, it's pretty cool. You can get some niche stuff.
Yeah, there are a lot of cool card things for not on the high street. Yeah.
Okay, anything else you wanted to add about this?
No, Paris, nothing.
Yeah, so apparently I'm going to get spoken to, but if you guys want to see that, then you have to subscribe to the Patreon. Alright, people, so no, thank you for checking in.
There's no Patreon
yet, but yeah, no, thank you for checking in, people. You know, we really enjoy delivering these episodes to you, and whatever you're doing, you know, show yourself some love, show those around you some love. Yes,
use Valentine's Day for yourself, self-love.
100%, that's the best, that's the first place to start. And you know, we'll see you next week at 6 o'clock. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and thank you to those who watched until the end. We see you. Bye. Bye.